Jack, have you ever been more excited heading into a game than this?
I was very excited for last Friday night, that's for sure, against Bulldogs, playing my first final. That was an amazing feeling, but yeah, also super keen to play Port Adelaide on Friday night again and yeah, give it a red hot crack. Hopefully we can keep building into September and keep going through.
How much confidence do you take from playing so well in your first final and at packed house in the G?
Yeah, no, I felt really good. It was sort of weird. I was sort of expecting to be a lot more nervous than what I was. When I got out there, I was just so excited. It's such a big crowd there. It's something that I've always wanted to do. So I was able to handle the moment, which was pleasing.
Did you find yourself looking up at the crowd every couple of seconds or so?
Yeah, just the atmosphere and yeah, it was an incredible place to be. Yeah.
How big an opportunity, or if you might take an opportunity to cross me out to a huge blow, but for you as one that it's maybe a different opportunity.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we're definitely going to be on our game even more so without Frosty. It's a big loss for us. He's been such an important member for our backline. So yeah, I'm backing the other boys who are going to come in, and they'll be able to play their role, and we'll be able to keep pushing forward. But yeah, we're going to have to be on our A game for sure.
You don't have to change things, become more locked down, plus just what you're a lot more loaded in that regard.
Yeah, not too sure. Whatever sort of Sam, I haven't spoken to Sam too much in depth about it, but yeah, we'll speak about it later in the week and whatever he wants me to do.
You got an inkling on who might come in to replace him?
Not too sure. I think that Jai Sarong's been in really good form in the VFL for all year pretty much. He hasn't. He's probably been stiff not to really get a look in. And as well as sort of Ethan Phillips, who actually played against Port Adelaide last time we played and looked quite comfortable. So yeah, there'll be a couple of options. So I'm not sure who they'll go with. I'm sort of glad it's not my job to do that.
We hear a lot about Sam's connection with the young guys and how much he's kind of adapted and changed to the intense customer he was. Earlier this year, though, he did give you what, in modern terms, would have been an old-fashioned spray. How do you reflect on it now, and does it change your relationship at all, or can you look back on it a bit?
Yeah, it's obviously it was a decent spray that I copped, and yeah, one that I sort of really took in my stride. I feel like a few years ago I would have probably dwelled on that moment and I was able to move on pretty quick, which I was happy with, and that's probably based around my relationship with Sam. I think that last year when I was in and out of the side, we were catching up regularly. He was giving me a lot of sort of clips sort of in the background. So yeah, although I would have liked that spray to be kept private, it was still something that I was happy with, that I was able to move on from quickly and keep trying to make an impact.
And is it still important for a coach to have that little bit of edge and at the right time? Surely you can't be doing that every week, every quarter, but just to be able to serve that when it's really important, I think it is.
Yeah, definitely. And he's really big on standards, as well as we all are as players. He thinks, we've been trying to push that amongst the playing group, trying to set it straight before Sam does, because ultimately we're out there and we've got to sort of push the standards right on the field. We can't wait till quarter time, half time for Sam to come and deliver the message. So yeah, it's about putting more ownership on each other as players and trying to sort of not probably go that hard, but yeah, still sort of set it straight to the other boys.
Has there been any sense that maybe the cameras haven't picked up, that maybe in the coach's room or whatever?
Yeah, there's always conversations around, and there's always things that we want to do better at, and as I said, with the standards and stuff, we're all trying to improve with giving feedback and things like that. So there's definitely conversations that happen behind closed doors that you guys don't see, and but that's just about us wanting to be better.
It was heartbreak last time you played Port Adelaide. Do you do this with a bit of revenge going into this one?
Yeah, I was suspended for the game that we played, and I was there in the coach's box, and I just remember that feeling after that Darcy Byrne-Jones kicked that goal, and it was definitely tough to be watching that. So yeah, we're looking forward to sort of bouncing back this week in a big final and hopefully getting some revenge.
It's a hostile crowd, it always is at Adelaide Oval, but I have a feeling that's something you guys really relish and really look to embrace.
Yeah, for sure. It it was pretty loud there last time we played with the never tear us apart stuff before the game, and we love that stuff. So yeah, we'll take it in our stride and we'll look to have a good game on Friday.
You guys have been forced to be up a long time. You've almost been playing elimination finals for 7 or 8 weeks. Is the energy okay? Can you keep going back to the well?
Yeah, for sure. I think that I had this conversation with a few of the boys a couple of weeks ago where, for the years gone past, we've probably got to the end of the season. We're like, glad that we're done. We can have a rest, but now we just feel like we're full of energy and we just want to keep going. And we've got so much left in us. So yeah, really keen to get cracking on Friday night.